So even if you think there's a military solution to the Israel-Hamas war, I think you'll agree with me that it is morally wrong to intentionally starve a people, to deprive them of food, fuel, electricity, medicine. The situation is growing dire.
I am Dr. Hassab Abu Safi, a pediatric consultant and director of the hospital located in the northern Gaza Strip. We have lost a significant number of children in recent days due to poor nutrition that is widespread in the northern Gaza Strip in particular and in Gaza in general. There is a prison for us, many of whom the cases that were discharged to the intensive care unit, of course, most of the cases were in advanced dehydration of an advanced nature of the disease and caused by poor nutrition. Currently, there is an outbreak of infection, especially at the level of the digestive system. There, most of the cases come in a very advanced and critical condition due to the occurrence of intestinal infections, the complications of which are dehydration.
Dehydration. Children are literally dying of dehydration because there is not clean water to drink. Meanwhile, there are Israelis, perhaps some of them illegal settlers, Israeli settlers, blocking aid from getting into the Gaza Strip, at least at 2 locations. So why are they so happy? Because they just sent those trucks that were intended for starving people in Gaza back to Egypt. That's why they're celebrating. As if that was not enough, Israel is destroying food warehouses in Gaza. Today, representative from the World Food Program said some of their aid trucks have been stuck at the Rafah border for months trying to get in to Gaza. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. I get it. You don't know me. But here's a representative from Save the Children a few weeks ago.
And we're joined now by Save the Children CEO Yanti Saripto. I want to ask you, Yanti, because you were just back from the region. You were looking into how much aid can get into Gaza right now to help the kids you are so concerned about. What did you learn?
Thanks, Margaret. Yes, I've just come back after a little over 10 days in the region. And I made it all the way to the border, the Rafah crossing. I managed to see the hundreds and hundreds of trucks waiting in Arish to get in. And what we're seeing is still that getting aid into Gaza is still woefully inadequate. We're looking at about 130, 150 trucks getting in a day on a good day. When I was there, it was actually not a good day. I think less than 100 came in. And let's remind ourselves that before October 7th, about 500 trucks made it into Gaza every day.
Now we should remember this is exactly what Israel promised to do on day 1.
אנחנו מטילים מצור מוחלט על העיר עזה. אין חשמל, אין מזון, אין מים, אין דלק. הכל סגור.
Now, I thought that was just going to last a few days, maybe a week at the most. Well, it is day 132 of the siege. Barely a little bit, a trickle of aid getting in, and people are dying of hunger, of dehydration, and illnesses that can be easily solved with medicine. Western leaders, allies of Israel, are speaking up more than they have before. Here's President Biden spoke earlier this week with the support of the King of Jordan, who has been doing aid drops. God bless him. But here is David Cameron, UK Foreign Minister.
As they are the occupying power in Gaza, that they have to make sure that humanitarian aid, that food and water and shelter are available to people in Gaza, because if they don't do that, that would be a breach of international humanitarian law as well.
So Western leaders are waking up to the fact that Israel is intentionally killing people, innocent people, and they are beginning to speak up. But they need our help, because they don't, obviously it's day 132 days. Actually, by the time you see this video, it'll be 133 days into this, and this has been going on. So they need our moral support, because they don't have the backbone to do it. There is a petition online. That's one step you can easily take. Just a couple clicks, sign your name to it. Petition to encourage governments to do aid drops, especially to the northern part of Gaza, where people don't have access to any aid at all. And reach out to your representatives, senators. I know I've done it. They are, apparently they're pretty bad people, because they are, seems to me they're 100% into the genocide. But at least if you call, you let them know, you know what's going on. So I'm going to sign off for now, but please share either the video or the message. If you would like to leave a comment, please do. I will read it. And let's do something for the people who need us to do something now. Thank you.